Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our High Dominion series. So I am sitting down. Let me unpause for a second so the naval capacity can correct itself there. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I just loaded the game save back up. I'm sitting down to perhaps record the final episodes of this series, depending on how this goes. I'm going to take some time while the game is paused here at the beginning of the episode to go in and make sure that all of my necessary upgrades to this area are done. And actually, while I'm looking at this, why don't I go ahead and start building some resource production buildings on this planet. I didn't do this previously. I was in the middle of doing other things, but now I think it's time to go ahead and get some stuff going here. Obviously, it's going to be a while before all these pops are in place, but that's okay. We'll do an energy grid there. Here we will do a... Alright, we'll put a paradise dome there. That's whatever. I don't normally do that, but we're at a point where our resources are so ridiculous that min-maxing is not as much of a concern to me at this point. Especially given these ring worlds and Gaia planets that we're in the process of adding to our territory. It's just insane. It's great. I'm loving every second of it. And we also have lots of resources, so we're gonna be probably building a new fleet pretty soon. Possibly more than one new fleet, because I've got room to build several new ships, and I need to take advantage of it. Now, I don't think I can do any more art monuments, but let's see. A mineral processing plant hasn't been built yet, so let's build one there. And then a military academy is possible here, but I feel like I've done a little bit more mining on this planet than power, but there's also the Betharian power plants putting out plenty of power, so why don't we do another mining network here? And that'll be the end of Cybrex Prime Gamma. And are we in the process? Let's check really quickly while I'm looking at that. Let's look at Cybrex. We have the ruined ring section, which is being rebuilt. 1,384 days remaining, and then we have several we have ring systems to rebuild here in the Alpha Refuge territories. There is one to rebuild here, and then there are several in the Beta Refuge and several in the Gamma Refuge. It's just insane, the fact that we have all these ring worlds. It's going to take a long time to repair them, but this has been going quite well. I'm seeing a few unupgraded stations. Let's also go ahead and do this, because God knows I have the minerals for it. Alright, the Mighton Station is a trading hub. I'm guessing you need an off-world trading company. Yep, I remember converting that last episode, so that's done. The Kornagi Station is an anchorage. You can upgrade to a citadel, then we'll have more to do with you. Gatherka Station, same thing. Sinistra Station, same thing. Cybrex Alpha Station. Oh, I haven't done anything with you yet. Why don't I do a Star Fortress upgrade there, and then we'll figure out more to do with that later on. Alright, so the Galathor's Armada, I think we are in the process of upgrading Kasora, right? If I open this back up. We are upgrading you. Are we not? Where are you on my list? This starbase is disabled. What do you mean by that? I have room, and I remember giving the order for this one to be expanded. What's going on? I don't see it. It says it's disabled. Okay, let's maybe bring... Alright, I've ordered the reinforcement here. Why don't we go ahead and return this fleet elsewhere? Maybe the presence of this fleet is somehow messing with this. I'm not sure what's happening right now. This is an outpost. It's saying it's disabled. Why is it disabled? Why should it be disabled? We're not at our cap. Does the tooltip tell me anything more if I linger for a second? I don't see anything. All right, hang on. We've got some debris. I'll figure that out in a moment. That's all of a sudden going to slow me down a bit. But let's take the science ship from Sin, and we're going to have it come up here and check out that debris. Also, it might be good to go ahead and build a jump gate, like in the Mesa system. Now, there's a colony here, so I would do well to upgrade that station as well. Why can't I upgrade this one? Is it because there's a mining station? Maybe it just needs to restore itself somehow. Maybe the hull points are still Yeah, we need to let some time pass and maybe that'll fix itself. Then we should be able to build a base there and prevent more of our friends from coming in. Alright, so what are we doing over here? We've got... Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? And why are you there? Alright, we have a couple of transport fleets that are possibly caught in a difficult position, but we have our defenses coming in to say hello, so they should be okay. There we go. Scared me. I was wondering why they jumped ahead. Maybe they were jumping back and forth like idiots. Because that's happened a few times. Ah, damn, they jumped. Okay. Alright, what's going on over here now? Can I... Okay, it is healing back up. There we go. So yeah, that life bar wasn't down there. I didn't realize that it was still completely worn down. So now we can go ahead and give the order for that to upgrade to a starport. So we have a couple of new stations building, and as our pops continue to grow, our starbase capacity will continue to climb as well. So, while Pawkin's Armada is up here in Acumens, and we just annihilated one of their systems, we're going to pay a quick visit to this station. We're going to lower its hit points to 0. That's done. And now let's head back to... Let's see, I do want to reinforce some fleets. Now those transport fleets, are you following Pawkin's Armada or his neck? Okay. That was weird. It's probably time for a new armada, isn't it? What are we researching at the moment? We're researching building cost, Gene Warrior Army, and Giga Cannon. And leader-wise, we don't have any extra room, do we? No, we don't. And I don't have any leaders that are sitting on their hands. No one that I can fire to make room for a new admiral. But I still want a new admiral. That's happening. So, let's see. If we go into the fleet manager... Now, the 45th Armada also looks like they need slight reinforcements. That's fine. I'll give that order now. But I would like to go ahead and create a new fleet. And we'll fashion it after... What's our strongest fleet? Sudnar's Armada? The 45th Armada is actually our strongest. But it's because they have another Titan. Now, I don't know if I want to have a Titan with this fleet, so Sudnar's Armada is probably... Oh, hello. You've got a Titan as well. Is it Hisnak's Armada? Okay, this is the one that I want to take a look at. Alright, so we've got another cruiser on the way there. So we have 20 and 20, 8 and 8, Gazna and Pirot class, 6 and 6, 6 of each type of cruiser, actually. Wow. Maybe I need to have 10 of each destroyer class for Hisnak's Armada. I don't have enough command points. Never mind. Alright, so 20 and 20, 8 and 8, 6 and 6 and 6, and then a smattering of battleships focusing on the Narsal class. Okay, and then we have 6 of each of these, followed by, there we go. Alright, that's the most that I can do. I can click Reinforce Fleet and literally build this fleet all at once. Is there information on how much naval cap this takes up? Is it 180? Is that literally how much it's going to take up? Fleet size 180? I feel like it is, yeah. So I know for a fact that I don't quite have the naval cap for this, but I'm getting close. Getting very close, as a matter of fact. So I can probably build a few more stations with anchorages and fix this. So why don't we go ahead and reinforce the fleet. The new fleet is going to have the name, well, we'll give it a name once it's forming up, but those ships are now going to be building. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, look at this. They're building across all of our shipyards. And we'll give the fleet a home in, for now, home base, Sin Station, assigned to base. So all of those ships will come visit that, will come join that fleet in the Sin system. Okay. Which one? Oh, that's actually technically one of their spaceports. We have Pawkin's Armada here leading the charge as per usual. We're going to go back to Rosselhague And we could go back up here and annihilate these fleets. These are some of their stronger fleets, and it looks like they're still building up a good amount over here. I would like to take these systems over here just because these are the ones we have claims on. If we take a look at claims, you can see that we have these laid out, and we have more influence with which to make more claims as needed. So we could claim... I think I'd rather claim, like, Zoblar. Really, that's all I can claim. I can claim Despot. That's their capital system at the moment. So I could say that is now mine. I don't think it's part of my current war, so I might not be able to take it from them. But... Let me go ahead and make those claims nonetheless. See what happens. A little bit of experimentation. Never hurt anybody. Actually, yes it did. But you get the idea. So, let's jump into Rosselhague with our fleets. We're going to take that, looks like might be a citadel down. Or a starbase, at least. We're going to take that down. Won't take long. Right, and we're all Pawkins Armada. Now that we control Rosselhague, we need to take the security echelon out here. And we haven't actually taken the world of Blip, have we? Hang on. Yeah, we can take that planet. Is there anything in Fargus? No, it doesn't appear so. But there is an Iflor and Lishval, so we need to head to Rimdor first and take that world. Actually, we do occupy it. I forgot about that. All right, so we're going to grab these guys and then head to Iflor. I feel like I've given that order already, but we had to back off of it. All right, so the second armada is what this is being called. What do we call this? We're gonna need an admiral in charge of this fleet. Kettrell's in charge of the 45th Armada. He's been doing a damn good job. Starbases. Hang on, I'm looking at my new ones down here. Cyberx Alpha Station is still upgrading to a Star Fortress. Yeah, you can see the new ships flying in from all directions. It's going to take a second for it to build up, but that's fine. Ships being built everywhere. It's a beautiful thing. Rolf Hawkins Armada is on the way to Rimdor to take out the security echelon 004. Seems like they're trying to come down here and retake some of these systems. But I'm taking planets and killing planets.
Construction complete.
And that's primarily what's going to win me this war. Alright. Admiral Monobaki has gained the Trickster trait. Does that make you faster than the others? No, it just improves combat disengagement chance and emergency FTL damage risk is reduced by 15%. Very nice. Alright, so now we're going to head to Iflor and actually take that system, then move straight to their new capital. We might blow up that planet too, for fun. But we just claimed it, so there's reason to maybe keep it. Yeah, they've got these guys coming over here. I could break off one of my fleets and very easily deal with this. We could break off, like, Sudnar's Armada and still have more than enough to deal with whatever they throw at me here. And we can defend these systems this direction. Let's do that. Just broke off Sudnar's Armada. As promised. Cyberx Alpha Station, yeah, we're gonna have to wait on that.
Construction complete.
We're not at a point where we can demand that our claims are fulfilled yet, but we're close. We're really quite close. Just have to do a little bit more damage to them here. Alright, Southerners Armada did the same thing that other groups were doing previously. Let's just give the order for them to move to Impel Tav. And they should intercept Security Echelon 003. Seems to be growing in strength. Alright, we are over our naval capacity. Big surprise. But we're still okay. That's how well we're doing. So this is... yeah, the maintenance cost is being increased.
One of our stations is under attack.
It will be okay. Oh, they're back here! Alright, so the 45th Armada is just chilling now at this point. Let's pay these guys a visit. And then what we're going to do is hit this system in Bashpat and start taking some territory here, because that'll actually help us add to the war score. Nice. Gene seed purification, so now we have the Gene Warrior Army. Hey! Core sector systems +1. Fleet command limit +10, that's handy. Naval capacity +20. Let's do an extra core sector system. I've been waiting for that for a while. It's going to take a while to research that project, but that's okay. Alright, the Kasora Starbase is ready for an upgrade to a Starhold. Mesa is ready as well. Still getting the Star Fortress upgrade done here. Let's check on planets. I bet you there's stuff I can build on planets. I bet you. The Hur black hole station is in need of something new. Why don't we do a... just a communications jammer. Alright, you can be upgraded so the population grows faster, and then Balawar Prime. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, so we are currently in orbit of a floor. And there's not really a lot going on here army-wise. I'm going to go ahead and land both of my army groups on Brow. Not in orbit of Iflor, sorry. Iflor is the planet name, but we are landing both of these army groups, and this should be done quickly-ish. Reinforcements arriving to the existing fleets. Then Larthrong made peace with the Presnocken Heralds of Death. Yes, we would like to extend our deal for research benefits.
Construction complete.
Alright, so Sudnar's Armada has arrived up here. Let's go ahead and retake these systems, and then I would like to retake Homam as well, because that's a nice bottleneck, and I can guarantee that they don't continue coming down this way without running into trouble. Good. So now we control Iflor. War score's gone up a little bit more. We do need to bring some additional transports in, I think. I think we'd benefit from training up about 11 to balance this out. So let's see. We have... where would be a good world to train them? I've got a military academy on... not Syndar, but on one of my worlds here. Let's see. Where did I have that military academy? I remember building one. I'm looking at the yields because that's one of the best ways to spot one. Was it on Araya? One of the Araya worlds? Wasn't on a ring world. Maybe I didn't build one. Or maybe I built it on a world that I then allocated out to another spot. Okay, well, hang on, let's look for a fortress instead, because that's just as good. We don't have one there, but on Riok we do. And we can train... yeah, so these would be Sundrian soldiers. I kind of like the idea of having Sundrian soldiers. We can also train a Gene Warrior Army to make them nice and strong. Let's see. Yeah, see, that would be... having these guys in play would be amazing. Their upkeep is high, but we can afford high upkeep, so... Alright, there we go. So we're training 10 of those. And they're going to join our invasion forces. Can I do the same here? I do have a fortress that I've built. So tell you what, let's... no, I don't want a Krithakan. I want a Sundrian Gene Warrior Army. I like the idea of these guys being true bloods. Our first Gene Warrior Army are going to be pure Sundrian. Period. What's this? Oh, good. Sudnar's Armada has engaged with... oh, just the station here. Yep, spice must flow. I could do more habitats now that I have more influence coming in. That would definitely help with a number of things. Alright, those upgrades are still going. Alright, now, is Roppongin's Armada ready? I think they are. 45th Armada is here. Good, so we've dealt with them. Let's go ahead and take these systems so they'll stop coming in this direction as well if I can hold them here with the 45th Armada. I've been kind of roughshod with this war, like just kind of throwing my fleets in different directions, and now I would like to actually think about the choices that I'm making and where I'm positioning fleets, now that I have more fleets coming, especially. What's this? Yeah. They're just jumping around, taking territory.
Have declared war on each other.
Don't care. Don't care. Alright, so they have fleets heading into this territory, which is interesting to me. So Roppongin's Armada is ready to go. Galathor's Armada is over here in Medoc. Alright, so why don't I bring you back to Mesa. I actually think I want to position... Do I want to position you in Mesa, or do I want to leave you in Medoc? I think Mesa is going to be the better place to put them. Yep, assign to base. I would just have to get some upgrades finished there. Alright, Roppongin's Armada needs to move on Zoblar. And then Despad. Well, it's actually a couple of worlds here. This is an orbital habitat that is their capital. Oh, that's funny. So we're going to take a couple worlds, and that might... I don't know if that'll count towards the victory counter, but we'll see here. So achieve war goals is currently at -306. Alright. Because we're demanding unoccupied planets. What are our claims? I think Despot mainly. Yeah, we have claims on all these. Are there any worlds in here that I haven't taken yet? I've taken Blip. I don't think there are. Not that I'm aware of. Not Siruda. Yeah, I think it's just Despad, so we'll try that. Then maybe Lishval. Yeah, it's Despad and Lishval. And once I have those, should be in a better position. Where are you guys? Alright, good. Zoblar has fallen. Headed to the capital. This upgrade's almost done, less than 2 months. Second Armada is fully built already. Although it does not have an admiral at present. Let's have you guys... Wait, what? No. We talked about this. Your home station is the Sin Station, right? I mean, I guess Ebermachus is fine. I mean, you're right next door. That just caught me off guard. Alright, so Suthnar's Armada can hang out here. Alright, you're going to return to Eton Stella to heal up? I don't know that I want you to do that. I don't think that's necessary. Why don't we just keep you here? You stay in order, or in orbit. There goes Roppongin's Armada. This shouldn't take long. Good night. Peace out.
Complete.
Alright, so this upgrade is happening. Let's go ahead and give the Citadel upgrade order here. Once we've got the upgrades fully done, then I'll put modules in, and everything will be good. I think I'm just going to do an anchorage for Cyberx Alpha, or maybe from Mesa. I'm not sure, we'll see. Oh, interesting, they just jumped my fleet here with a very, very small fleet. That was incredibly stupid. Yeah, they just got ripped up. There's another one. Yeah. They're going to do just fine holding the fort down. So is Suthnar's Armada there. Alright, so we've taken Despot and we're currently bombing a couple of different planets. Let's see, if I take his next Armada and orbit Plink, we can do two at once. And I just remembered, I still have my transport fleets here. Now, the armies that I had building up, are you guys still training? Yeah, you're still training. So you guys both need to come here. I'll have one of you come to that world and one of you come here. Can't remember the last time I took an orbital habitat. Let's see if we can end this war before the episode's over. I just need to take this system. And Lishval, actually. Alright, so we might not be able to do it before the episode's over, but the Sidron Index is sending a fleet in, and I don't know... Hang on. Let me break his Nax Armada off to intercept these guys. I do want to keep bombing that planet, but I don't want a larger fleet to start reversing my progress. We should be able to catch up with them. The Improved Energy Initiative has expired. That gives us some better research speed on a couple of different project types. I'm going to go ahead and re-up that, and it also looks like Scientific Revolution can be reactivated. Let's do that. We are catching up with that fleet right there. Alright, so we're still bombing, what, Plink? Let's go ahead and land some armies. Oh, they did this thing again. That is obnoxious. Why do they keep doing this?
Construction complete.
This happened last episode too. It's just that they're just constantly ignoring my orders. It's really quite frustrating. Let's do some Star Fortress upgrades there. Yeah, that fleet being positioned there is really helpful. Alright, we've taken that station. They're retaking Zoblar, but we're chasing them down. They're going to hit Iflor, of course they are. Now, that's a stronger station, so that one might do a little bit of damage to their ships, but it'll also slow them down a bit. We'll take Zoblar in the process of moving through the system. As in right now. There we go. And frustratingly, they are still moving through... Okay, we're having trouble chasing them down. And they have another fleet. Oh, this is annoying as hell. Alright, so we've conquered this world here. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep this group together for now. And then how are you looking? Oh, you don't have any armies to defend you, so all I have to do is land on you and you're mine.
Invading Xeno there.
Okay, that belongs to me. Now, how is this? Now, we could settle a status quo, and we would take all of the systems that we currently own. But we wouldn't have Lishval. And that's... I think that's okay. Tell you what, let's go ahead and, with Transport Fleet 22, we're going to have them follow Rawlpocken's Armada. You're also going to follow Rawlpocken's Armada. We need to intercept Security Echelon What's-His-Face. And these guys are currently attacking that station. That shouldn't take too long.
We have
And
mastered a new technology.
done. Alright, they're trying to bomb Blip, which means they're stationary. Good. Gravitational analysis is done. Building cost minus 5%. Let's go for better shields. Or planetary shield generator, maybe? I mean, it's a technology. Let's do that one to get rid of the options slot. How about that? And we're about 30 minutes into the episode, so I have to stop this one here. But in the next one, we are most likely, I think, going to finish the war, maybe with a status quo piece, but we're going to finish it nonetheless. Alright, we did finish off that fleet. That's good. So Let's reinforce. Yep, that's a deal. And yeah, so we're gonna... Oh, good, good, good. This is gonna happen too, finally. Yeah, the Sidrons actually are pretty strong against my fleets one-on-one. That's the scary thing. We're going to reinforce that fleet to where they are back up to full strength. And then the second fleet will be able to come in before long, or that new one that we just built, and join the battle. Or maybe I can use them over here to do some additional damage as needed. But I think this war is going to be over. And we're going to have to take a new look at how close we are to actually achieving the domination victory, and just incorporating our new territory, and so forth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at... when? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.